Michaela here. How's it going? And this is... Ben, come on! You're always on your phone.
Sorry, Michaela. Well, what can I say? We're just getting so many followers here on Instagram for our CCB Youth Instagram account. If you're not already following it, then you should get on there. But you're right, I should stop being on my phone. So distracted with this thing.
I know, just like you being on your phone, it's just like life, how we can get caught up in so many distractions.
You're right, and I mean, I guess it's not just phones actually. I have mates who are always distracted on Fortnite or YouTube or even TV. It's crazy.
You know, those distractions remind me of this story in the Bible where the disciples were so occupied with worry of the storm that they forgot to remember that Jesus was in the boat with them. Let's see.
I think that's a great story. Why don't you read it for us?
I will. It's right here. It's Jesus calms the storm. Mark 4:35. That day when evening came, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let us go over to the other side." Leaving the crowd behind, they took him along, just as he was, in the boat. There were also other boats with him. A furious storm came up and the waves broke over the boat, so that it was nearly swamped. Jesus was in the stern, sleeping on a cushion. The disciples woke him and said to him, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?"
Oh, what a great story. I guess we'll hear a bit about the rest of that story a little bit later on.
Yeah.
But I guess these disciples, they were so distracted with their worrying that actually they completely forgot to trust Jesus at all. They were still so looking at, oh no, we're going to drown. They didn't actually understand, well actually, Jesus is much more powerful than the wind or the waves.
Yeah, I think that's a good question to think about. Do we really trust Jesus today?
Yeah, great point. And I mean, the fact that he's so powerful, surely it would be nonsense not to trust him.
Yeah.
Why don't we look at the rest of the story to find out what happened next? Thanks. So from verse 39 it says this. He got up, rebuked the wind and said to the waves, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind died down and it was completely calm.
Wow.
He said to these disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" They were terrified and asked each other, "Who is this? Who is this man? Even the wind and the waves obey him." That's amazing.
Wow, just think about how powerful Jesus is. I mean, what a great question it says. Who is this man, Jesus?
Yeah, it reminds me about, if we think about Jesus as kind of our best friend, which for many of us he is, and the fact that he is so powerful, that he's got power over nature, the wind and the waves, about everything, then actually, when we've got a best friend who is more powerful than anything else, a bit like a bodyguard, then it doesn't matter whether we're at school or we're walking down the street. Actually, we know that Jesus, he is there and he's protecting us. So surely we would have no reason to fear.
Yeah, why should we be afraid? That's a great point, Ben, and just a good reminder altogether to keep with us, just to remember we should never be afraid.
And let's trust Jesus this week even more and see if we're not going to be afraid anymore. Right, time for some challenges, I think.
Challenge of the week.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. This pod is full to the brim of incredible challenges that you guys have been putting in here. Our trusty psychics have taken out some important challenges that I've got to read now. And
all right.
Michaela, the first one is for you.
Okay. What is it?
How much tea, Michaela, can you drink in 1 minute?
Oh, wow, that's quite a challenge. Well, stay tuned for next week's video if you want to find out if I can actually drink a lot of tea in a minute.
We've got so many more challenges here, but you're going to have to wait till next time to see what else we can do.
Ooh, that one, that's a good
Chopper,
one.
I like that. Anyway, see you guys in a bit.
Bye.